Hey, good afternoon. This is Cody Cox with Trinity National Holdings. I'm out on my Friday stroll, and I just want to touch base with you guys again here on this Friday. Here we go off into the weekend, but a couple things been kind of crossing my mind a little bit I thought I'd share today, and the thing that's been on my mind again this week has to do with simplicity. And I know at the beginning of the year, as everybody else kind of does their quote resolutions, I had one resolve, and that really had to do with simplicity through this oncoming year, and so that's important. I find that when I get things a little bit more simpler in my life, that things go a lot more better. And we live in this world where there's a number of things that can complicate our lives. We have right now we've got things complicating the whole nation with a couple hurricanes or the aftermath of some hurricanes, and here on the West Coast we've had some raging fires going on, and today's a much better day as far as that goes. The last 3 or 4 days, well, I guess really about a week now, is that we haven't been able to breathe here in the Willamette Valley. And a couple days ago I was down in a southern Oregon town called Medford, and it was really horrible down there. People there were wearing masks and still trying to get through with life, but there's a lot of people that were affected by that. But much better day today, a little cooler, and hopefully a little easier on some of the firefighters that are up there on the front lines trying to battle these blazes we have. I understand there's blazes, wildfires all the way from Canada, into Canada, all the way down well into California. So the West Coast is on fire. But anyway, getting back to simplicity here, there's a lot of voices out there that want to grab our attention. And if we try and look at everything and trying to listen to all these voices, it's all it does is kind of muck up our lives. And I know as I get a little bit older here and I start looking around at the things that are important to me, that the simpler I can get, that also allows me to be more focused. And I find that I'm better as a note investor when I'm more focused and just concentrating on the one thing and the why of what I'm trying to do with my note business. Now, the thing that complicates things for me is I still have a day job, and I have a very good day job, but it is still a job, and I'm trying to find a way to make that flip where I can lessen the importance of the day job and increase the value in the business, in my note investing business, I guess is the way to say it. So there's lots of opportunities there. I'm seeing hit my mailbox every day, and it's just a matter of trying to structure the day and structure the time that I can refocus and stay focused on those on the note business. One of the things they talk about is a jack of all trades and master of none. Well, that kind of tells me that we really need to focus in on and stay simple in what our objectives are. And we'll be more prosperous, we'll be more effective. And so I guess what I would encourage you guys today is to think about all these things that are complicating your life. What can you do? What are the things that are taking up your time to keep you out of focus, to keep you distracted? I guess that's another word to think about. Distractions, because it's so easy to get distracted. Again, there's so much things out there and voices that are pulling for your time, pulling for your money, just grabbing at you. And you've got to put yourself in a position, to say no sometimes to the good things, to make sure you can say yes to the great things. And so I would encourage you to think about that. Now, we find ourselves here in early September, whether we like it or not. The weather's starting to turn. I kind of like the 80 to 90 degree weather, but here it is, mid-70s today, lower 70s. So the weather's starting to turn, and we're starting to wind our way. I think later on this month, it turns into fall. And then we're heading into the holidays and the end of the year. So, earlier in the year, we all talked about what are our goals for the year. And so now's a good time as we're here right at the end of September, or beginning of September. How are we doing on our goals? And I'm not as well as I wanted to be. And a lot of that has to do simply with being distracted, trying to work 2 jobs. But I'll get better at it. And, we can encourage each other, and we all can get better at it. And I think that we'll all be better off for it. So anyway, just the thoughts today out here on Friday Stroll. Just down here in the neighborhood in Salem, and just kind of enjoying a little cooler weather, and may hopefully finally get a little more rain, put some of these fires out. But anyway, just thought I'd say hi today, and if you're interested in finding out a little bit more about me, or especially finding out a little bit more about investing in promissory notes secured by real estate, and maybe how to increase some yields in your IRA, then I encourage you to instant message me on this Facebook, on my Facebook page, and we'll have a little chat. So anyway, with that, I'll sign off for now, and I just wanted to remind you that together our potential is infinite. So thank you very much, and I'll talk to you real soon.